meditation is the only way to actually know God. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what I mean and you're going to relate to what I'm about to say. So, when I say meditation, I'm not talking about sit down, crisscross applesauce meditation. That's a form of meditation. But I'm talking about meditation, period. Meditation when your mind is in a when your mind is in a deep state of relaxation, when your vibration raises its frequency, when you vibrating on a higher frequency, when your brain is producing alpha and theta waves, and that's when your subconscious is receptive, highly receptive to new information, aka God. See, a lot of people, you know for yourself in real life. Just imagine. I had a call with a client earlier, and he was talking about how he been praying for years and he never got what he wanted, and he was talking about just going on looking for an outside or external source to give him what he want. But it's because meditation. So the thing is, when your mind is not quiet, you can't hear God. So you can pray for years and years and years, and you can want what you want for years, and God could be giving you the signs, but you're not in a place to spiritually receive the signs and actually pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities and the messages. Because when your mind is in that state of peace, relaxation, deep relaxation, that's when God can just come in there and talk right to you. It's like y'all. It's gonna be like y'all on the phone, like y'all on the phone call. But if your life is chaotic, you're not gonna hear God, even when God is right there talking to you. God tapping you on the shoulder, but you got so much chaos and misery in your mind and your life, you can't even hear God talking to you. And this is why I say the only way to actually know God is meditation. Is when your mind is in a state of relaxation, when your life is peaceful. Think about it. The people with the most peaceful lives, aka me, I'm one of them. It got this way because of we could hear God clear. You can't have peace without God. And you can't have God without peace, because you really got God, then you got peace. And that is how you truly decipher the people who just believe in God and the people who actually have God in their lives. Because the people who actually got God in their lives are peaceful people, are calm, relaxed, chill people. They don't got chaos in their life. They're not living a life full of misery. So I don't care how much you go to church or how much you pray, how much you believe in God, quote unquote. If you don't got peace in your life, and I'm not saying your life's gonna be perfect, peace and perfect are two different things. But if you don't got peace in your life, you don't really know God. I don't care what you're doing. It don't matter what you're doing. If that person is not peaceful, they don't know God. They are not connected to God. Now I'm not, like I said, peace and perfect are two different things. So just because you see their life going a certain way and they might slip up and react emotionally, they still human. So they might slip up and react emotionally every once in a while. They don't mean they're not connected to God or they're not peaceful. Sometimes, even if sometimes, it just depends on what's going on and who you're around as well. Because that person can be a spiritually in tune person and full of peace when they're alone. But when they're around certain people, it just messes with their energy. And that's when, you got to duck off and go back in your own world and remind yourself. And that's when you really can't talk to other people because they just disconnect you from God. And when I was talking to a client earlier, I was telling him how you gotta cut off people who you don't got stuff, who not aligned with you. And then I was like, you know what? You gotta cut off people who even are aligned with you, but who only align with the bad parts of you. Like you got stuff in common with me, but you got stuff in common with the bad side of me. You got stuff in common with the version of me I don't want to be no more. You don't got nothing in common with the me that I'm with the high frequency me. You don't got nothing in common with my spiritual me. You got stuff in common with the human me. So if we can't resonate on the spiritual level, then I don't even associate with those people. Like I don't even talk to people from high school no more. I only talk to family because people are just not righteous. And I don't want to live my life associating with people who's not on what I'm on. I don't want to compromise. I'm not gonna compromise. You're not supposed to compromise. You just supposed to deal with humans based off who is aligned with your life at that particular moment. If they don't want to grow, let them go.